Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira is calling out Cyril Gane for the back of the head shots that he landed. And I think a lot of people are kind of just ignoring the fact that Cyril Gane did cheat so horrendously. I mean, like I haven't heard anything about it from most YouTubers, how there was literally like what I counted like 11 unanswered back of the head shots, elbows, and Alex Pereira in this video, he just went on and talked about how and he's talking about how he necessarily doesn't think. Well, this is kind of what I got from it, so don't just say that's what I said. Go watch the video yourself. But to me, it sounded like he says, without the back of the headshots, he thought he could have potentially recovered, and he might have. He did end up getting up and tried landing counter shots. He was defending himself intelligently up until he just took a little too much and got TKO'd, obviously. But he's just stated how he thinks he could have potentially recovered, and I agree. I think we've seen Pereira get dropped in fights like against Khalil Roundtree. We've seen him get hurt against like Magomed, and he comes back and still has a decent performance. I know in the Magomed fight he did lose, but he still did almost win by points. We gotta remember that. And then the Khalil Roundtree, he got hurt a couple times early, came back, won by TKO. So I think Alex Pereira is one of those guys. He builds into the fight. Like most YouTubers say, he builds into the fight, and so stopping it, not even addressing the back of the head shots. I know he's hurt. Would have Cyril Gane potentially won anyway? Yeah, I think Cyril Gane would have won anyway. But it's crazy. You gotta do something about back of the head shots. Alex Pereira took. I'll show screenshots. My best attempt at trying to screenshot these back of the head shots, because you can't show videos of fights anymore. Fights. For some reason, it's weird. But there's like 11 or 10 or 11 back of the head shots that just drilled Pereira. And I might be able to bring it up, but Alex Pereira did post pictures of the back of his head, and it looks bruised. Obviously, he's one of those thick Brazilians where his head kind of looks like that anyway. But yeah. So yeah, I'll just go right and show the screenshots. Yes. So here they are. Alright, you guys, so I'll be showing some of the clips of who Cyril Gane TKOs people with. The shots he TKOs people with. All of his TKOs in the UFC are back of the head shots, bro. No one knows about this. No one cares. Nobody cares. Why is Cyril Gane not hated? I'm going to show some of the clips. All of his finishes, he lands at least 2 back of the head shots. Nasty ones, bro. Like against Derek Lewis was not even protecting the majority of his head, just his back of his head. That's how dirty this guy is, and referees don't care.
Não, mas cara, foram socos muito fortes, entendeu? E socos ilegal, entendeu? Ilegais, né? E é isso, cara, é muito.
Back of the head, bro. Back of the head. Back of the head shot. Huge. Back of the head, bro. Legit insane. Back of the head, bro. Back of the. And then he TKOs him with back of the head, bro. This is insane, bro. I know I can't show much clips, but I'm showing clips. This is insane, dog. Legit TKO. Legit. Yeah, referees just don't care. Cut Cyril Gane. Give Alex Pereira the undisputed title shot. I don't care, dude. This guy's such a cheat. He's such a cheat. Cut him from the sport. What are we doing? Why is he in the sport? I poked Tom Aspinall. Aspinall's been out for like a year. That's insane, bro. Tom Aspinall. He had that clip where he's like, all right, I'll fight him. All right, I'll fight him. And his eye looks hurt still. Obviously, maybe that wasn't from Cyril Gane. Maybe he got hit again. But it might be from Cyril Gane. Maybe it's from the surgeries. But technically, that's from Cyril Gane. So, I'm going to show some of the clip. Yeah. But this is going to be the end of the video, most likely. But yeah, cut Cyril Gane. I agree with Alex Pereira. Maybe he could have recovered. He was losing the fight without Cyril Gane cheating, and then Gane cheats. That's the annoying thing about him. Gane doesn't have to cheat. He's good. Nutshots John Jones. Like, dude, this guy's a cheat. And Alex Pereira even talked to the referee before the fight. It's like, bro, don't let me get hit in the back of the head, or don't let me get out poked. And guess what? The referees don't care. So, yeah, I'll show you the clips now. Bye, guys.